welcome to Nuggets of Wisdom. I hope you guys are doing well and everything is going great with you guys. You're having a great summer. It is July. It's beautiful out there, the month of rest, and I hope you're actually resting this month. I have been missing action for a little bit because I've been doing one-on-one counseling with some people, and to use this opportunity to talk about something that happened, because I feel as though that a lot of people can like really resonate with what other people are going through. And I believe this is going to help somebody. One of my Nuggeteers, okay, they're going through so much here, so much has happened to them that they've even actually, lost faith. They are not able to pray. They are not able to read the word. Their spiritual life has just gone dwindling down, okay? And this is something that I believe that a lot of us go through in life, okay? They were like, I'm not even praying anymore. I'm not going to church anymore. I'm not reading the word anymore. Now, this is not just one individual that I was talking to that was going through that. I've realized that it's kind of like a pattern. A lot of people were going through that. And, one of the things that I want to talk to you guys about is that many times as believers, we get to a point whereby we are not reading the word like we should. Okay, maybe you read 3 chapters a day. It's not happening. Maybe you can pray an hour. It's not happening. Because I'm not doing what I used to, I've actually stopped doing it completely. A lot of people go through that. I can resonate with that person. A lot of people go through that. You were at the peak of your prayer life. You were at the peak of your spiritual life. You were at the peak of, studying the word. You were at the peak of doing so many things. However, things that is going on in this life, in this world of ours, be it your job, your relationships, your education, your health, something has happened that has kind of crippled you to the point that you can't continue. Many people that I've spoken to are going through that. And I just want to encourage somebody, okay, with this scripture. Matthew chapter 14, verses 30 talks about, just let me summarize it for those of you who don't know. Jesus was walking on water, and Peter, one of his disciples, saw Jesus from the boat. So Peter wanted to go out to Jesus. He got out of the boat, was walking on the water. As he was walking on the water, he realized, wow, I'm actually walking on water. As he was doing that, his faith kind of dwindled a little bit. And he actually got a little bit scared. And out of that fear, he began to sink. And as he was sinking, he said, Lord, save me. Peter didn't pray for 1 hour. Peter didn't pray for 500 hours. Peter wasn't standing the word at that point. He just said, Lord, save me. And what did Jesus do at that point? He reached out and pulled him up, stopped him from drowning. I want to encourage somebody today. If you are struggling in your spiritual life, if you're especially your prayer life, studying the word, it doesn't mean that unless you pray 1 hour, God will not hear you or something like that. No, that's not what it means. All you have to do is open up your mouth and say, God, save me. From the bottom of your heart, know what you want and say, Father, save me. Father, have mercy. Father, remember mercy. Heavenly Father, you have said that the righteous will run to you and they'll be delivered from all their trouble. Sometimes as Christians, we over-spiritualize so many things. And people feel as though that unless they pray for 1 hour, God will not hear them. And then that's not how it works. Prayer is you communing with God. You communicating with God, okay? And you don't have to pray 1 hour. If you can, that is good. But if you're at the point of your life that it's hard for you to pray, it's hard for you to read the word, all you have to do is just talk to God. It takes just a minute. You don't have to over-spiritualize it. Okay? He just wants to hear you ask him what you want him to do for you. When you're at the point that you feel that you are not, at the height of your spirituality, you are not doing that, that long fasting, that long prayer, that long this thing, all you have to say is, Lord, have mercy. Lord, save me. Those are also prayers. Prayer is you communicating with God. What is coming out of your heart is what God is hearing, is what God is listening. You don't give up. Just because you can't read the scriptures like you used to before, just because you're not praying like you used to before, doesn't mean that you give up. Communicate with him. You can do that in the bathroom, on the toilet, in the car. You just say, Father, this is your daughter, this is your son. I'm going through so much. I don't know how much more I can hold on. Just help me. Father, save me. Remember mercy. Don't think that the 1 hour prayer, because already you are struggling. You can't pray. You feel as though that, you're not doing the 6 hours prayer. You are just down in your spirit. You don't have to wait till you get to a point in place where you think I can now pray 6 hours before you pray. No, you continue to pray just by saying the Lord save me. Because when Peter said, Lord save me, Jesus reached out and grabbed him. Peter didn't have to speak in tongues. Peter did not have to pray for 1 hour. All he said was that Lord save me. And God saved him. You need to get to a point in place in realizing that it is not about the length of time that you pray. It is not about the length of time that you read your scripture. Especially when your prayer life is being attacked. You just have to muster the courage and just say, Father, help me. Even if you don't know what to say, just, Father, help me. Father, have mercy. Father, I need your help. He says, the righteous will cry unto me and I'll deliver them from all their troubles. He didn't say that the righteous have to pray for me for 1 hour. Now, I want to make this very clear. Okay, I love to pray. Many people love to pray. Okay, and they will go hours upon hours. That is what they do. That is what they are known for. I'm talking to the people that are actually struggling in this day and age, that are struggling right now, that can't read the word, that can't even pick up a Bible to read, that can't even, say, Our Father who art in heaven. Those people are the people that I'm talking to. All is not lost. All is not lost. Just get on your knees and say, Father, help me. That's all you got to say. Words coupled with the faith that you have, the humility that is in you, the need that you really need God to answer this prayer. Those words, trust me, will be heard in the corridors of heaven. Sometimes the 1 hour, listen, many people, you see many people out there praying for 5 hours or 4 hours or 3 hours. And then you who just started praying, you will think, unless I pray for 5 hours, God won't hear me. No, that is not. I see many people praying in tongues, making so many loud noises, doing so many things. Some of them is empty. Not everybody that is praying in tongues and making all those loud noises or praying 5 hours, not everybody's prayer is being heard, okay? But then there is that one person that would just sit there and say, Father, I need help. I'm not saying that praying for 1 hour is not good. No. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying that don't look at what somebody is doing. Do what you have to do to get to where you have to get to. It is hard out there. There's life is beating believers left and right. Don't give up. It's so easy for us to just say, I am tired, I'm done. If you give up that easy, the enemy will gain ground on you. And you don't want that. So I just want to encourage somebody. If you're struggling in your spiritual life, if you're struggling in your, reading the word, studying the word, meditating on the word, if you're struggling even getting out of bed to go to church, please continue to ask God. Just 10 seconds. Father, you know that I want to. You know that I want to continue this race. You know that I want to get up and go to church, but I'm struggling. My spirit is saying yes, but my body is weak. Father, I need your help. Save me. Have mercy. He will reach out and save you. Remember, I've said this before. God has positioned certain people around you to lift you up. Reach out to your pastors. Reach out to your ministers. Reach out to your counselors. Don't cuddle yourself in a room and be stuck there by yourself. That will not solve the issue. Reach out to them and say, can you pray with me? You don't have to tell them what you're going through if you don't want to, but just say, I just want you to just pray with me. Just say a prayer with me or just read the word with me. And trust me, they will do that. We are a brother's keeper. We are all we have. And I pray that this will encourage somebody because I'm hearing so much of it lately. Of people struggling to pray, people, struggling to read the word. Nobody is perfect. And every believer in one way or another in their life has gotten to that point before. And it took the grace of God for them to come out. And for those of us that, are able to stand and pray and do all that, reach out to somebody. Check and see how your fellow sister or brother or human being is doing. Okay? Because they can be smiling at you. They can be laughing with you. But deep down, they're struggling and you don't even know. Intercede for somebody. He said, I sought for a man who will stand in the gap. Be that person who stands in the gap for their brother and sister. We are all we got. We are our brother's keeper. We are our sister's keeper. So I just want to encourage somebody. If you are struggling in your prayer life, if you are struggling in your spiritual life, know that you can still get out of it. You don't have to go back to the 1 hour prayers. You don't have to go back. Start somewhere. God got you. All right. God bless you. It's great to be seeing you guys again. Just because you don't see me as often as you would like doesn't mean that I'm gone. No, I'm still here. It's just that there's a lot of work to be done in the background, and I'm doing it. We're still continuing the work. We are in the business to help people. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you soon. God bless you. Bye-bye.